Coverage of the Oklahoma High School State basketball tournaments are brought to you by Harry's TV, Video, and Appliances.
Welcome to Varsity, where our high school basketball tournament coverage is brought to you by Harry's TV, Video, and Appliance. And now we're taking a look at Class 4A. We all know the monster that is Douglas, but give us just another team to watch, Scott.
It's unfortunate, but the way the bracket worked out, they'll end up playing Douglas in the first round. But the team I think that would have been really interesting to watch and still might be if they can pull off the upset is Woodward. Some unfortunate circumstances lead to the number 1 team and the number 3 team in the state playing in the first round. Really a tough thing to have to deal with. These two teams met in the first round last year, a 10-point game. Seth Heckert, a really talented point guard for Woodward. It's unfortunate that they end up in this situation, but definitely a team that Douglas knows can push them to the brink if it comes to it.
And how about a player for people to keep tabs on this weekend?
There's a lot of them in this class, a lot of talented players. I mentioned Seth Heckert at Woodward. You've also got Stephen Clark and a ton of guys at Douglas. But Bridge Creek has the obvious choice with Ryan Spangler. He might not be the best player in the state, but he's definitely having the best season of anybody in the state. 30 points, 17 rebounds. He's had a quadruple-double in the playoffs. He had 4 triple-doubles during the regular season. 6'8" kid who can step out and shoot it a little bit. He can handle the ball on his way to Gonzaga, so definitely a kid. If you haven't seen him yet, if you haven't made it out to Bridge Creek, you want to get out here to the state fair and see him play.
And finally, is there any team that can take out Douglas, or are the Trojans going home with the gold?
I really don't think that there's anybody that can hang with them this week. Talking to Terry Long, he feels that they're playing some of their best basketball right now, and that's got to be a scary thought for any of those other 7 teams. Now flip it around to the girls' side of the bracket. Who's the team to watch on that side, Bob?
I really like Weatherford. Coach Rick Wilson does a tremendous job there, and their only losses to McGinnis, and since then, they've been rolling, and it all was punctuated with a big area championship victory in overtime against Anadarko, the two teams that know each other very well. They got Kimmy Sawatsky and Chandler Roof, and this is a team that I'm definitely going to be looking out for.
Individually, who are some of the individuals in Class 4A that really stand out this week?
One player that I think she can just put the team on her back and just go as far as she can is Shereen Campbell, Star Spencer. When she was a freshman, she helped this team to the 2008 championship. She's signed with the Sooners. This team wasn't supposed to be here, but just another incredible run by Janice Johnson's girls, and if a team that could shock is definitely the Bobcats because of the way that Campbell plays.
All right, and finally the big choice. Who's the pick this week?
If it's not Star Spencer, it's going to be because Cash took him out in the first round, and Cash is the undefeated champs last year. They lost a couple games against 6A and 5A teams this season, but they've been rolling ever since. Number 1 team, they've definitely earned it, and once again on Saturday they're going to be walking home with the championship. Scott, we appreciate you joining us, and that's all the time we have for this week. But you can check us out every day at newsok.com/varsity for the best high school coverage anywhere, and where our high school basketball tournament coverage is brought to you by Harry's TV, Video, and Appliance.
Coverage of the Oklahoma High School State basketball tournaments are brought to you by Harry's TV, Video, and Appliances.